The Independent National Electoral Commission has fixed the governorship election in Ekiti and Osun State for Saturday, June 20th and Saturday, August 8, 2026, respectively. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10. A former British Marine appeared in court for the first time Friday, charged with allegedly driving his car into crowds celebrating Liverpool's Premier League win, leaving 79 people injured. Paul Doyle faces 7 charges including dangerous driving and causing grievous bodily harm with intent during Monday's incident in the northwestern English city, which marred the port city's huge celebration. The 53-year-old confirmed his name, date of birth, and address during a brief appearance at Liverpool's magistrate court. At number 9, Real Madrid have signed defender Trent Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool on a deal until 2031, the Spanish giant said on Friday. The 26-year-old England international contract at Anfield was drawing to an end, but Madrid paid a fee to bring him in earlier so he could play in the Club World Cup. Right back Alexander-Arnold, who has just won the Premier League title with Liverpool, came through the academy of his boyhood club and won the Champions League in 2019. At number 8. The Osun State Police Command has arraigned 3 suspects in connection with theft of 2 motorcycles in the Maboreje Ikiron area of the state. Punch Online learned that the suspects were apprehended following multiple reports of missing motorcycles over a 4-month period, prompting swift police investigation into the matter. The spokesperson for the State Command, Abiodun Ojilabi, disclosed in a statement on Friday that acting on credible intelligence in March, one of the stolen motorcycles was recovered from 2 suspects identified as Idowu Ajala and Maruf Ajala. At number 7. The Bayelsa State Police Command has commenced investigation into the death of a boat driver at Samfino Junction in Kampasia axis of Yenagoa, the state capital. Punch Metro gathered that passerbys discovered the lifeless body in the middle-aged driver on Friday morning inside his vehicle and alerted the police, who cordoned off the area. This came barely a week after a 27-year-old graduate of the Federal University Otuoke, Daniel Ayama, was killed by some assailant less than a kilometer away. At number 6. Lagos State Police Command says it has arrested a suspected member of the Odua People's Congress for allegedly shooting a 17-year-old boy to death in Itapo area of Ekpe local government area. The command's public relations officer Benjamin Hundeyin confirmed this in an exclusive chat with Punch Metro correspondents. At number 5. Borno State Governor Babagana Zulum has promised scholarships for the children of 8 civilian Joint Task Force members who lost their lives when an improvised explosive device exploded along Dikwa Marti Road in the state. Zulum announced this during a condolence visit to the families of the fallen heroes in Fezan Ward of the Metropolis. The 8th member of the force were killed in an improvised explosive device attack along the road on Tuesday. At number 4. The Court of Appeal Abuja has reversed the judgment by a federal high court in Kano, voiding the composition of the Kano State Independent Electoral Commission and the local government election and commission conducted on October 26, 2024. In 3 unanimous judgments, a 3-member panel presided over by Justice Biobele Georgeville held that the lower court lacked the jurisdiction to entertain cases bordering on the composition of state electoral bodies and the qualification of members of such bodies. At number 3. The Nigerian Air Force said airstrikes from its operative with Operation Hatinkai have killed scores of terrorists and destroyed their stronghold in Borno State. The service air mission, which was carried out in the early hours of Friday, was conducted on fleeing Boko Haram elements in Bita, a known insurgent enclave in the northeast. According to a statement on Friday by Director of Public Relations and Information at the NAF headquarters, Air Commodore Ehime Ojodame, the coordinated air assault marks a substantial milestone in efforts to degrade the operational capacity of the terrorists threatening national security in the region. At number 2. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and the National Association of Nigerian Students on Thursday condemned the condition under which students in various parts of the country sat for the 2025 West African Senior School Certificate Examination, calling the situation a national disgrace and demanding a reset of the affected examination paper. Viral video on Wednesday showed candidates sitting for the 2025 WAEC English language examination late at night without electricity, using lanterns and mobile phone flashlights. And at number 1, the Independent National Electoral Commission has fixed the governorship election in Ekiti and Osun State for Saturday, June 20th and Saturday, August 8, 2026, respectively. INEC Chairman Mahmood Yakubu made this known on Friday during the swearing-in of 6 newly appointed resident electoral commissioners, recently confirmed by the National Assembly. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.